County Sheriff's Department. We have the City Manager of City of Norwalk, Mike Egan, Mayor Sherry Kelly. Our award recipient today is Mark Christiansen. We have Mr. Tom Levin from the MedicAlert Foundation. And two of my bosses from our region headquarters is Chief Tom Lang and Commander Mike Rothens. Today, we're very fortunate for MedicAlert to recognize one of our deputies where MedicAlert had come into play on a call. Back on February 8th of 2012, Detective Christiansen responded to a call of a non-responsive male adult on one of our high school campuses. When Deputy Christiansen arrived, he was not able to communicate with this individual. And Detective Christiansen, through his training, realized that the individual was wearing a MedicAlert bracelet. He looked at the bracelet, he was able to call a 24/7 800 number and was able to get pertinent information where this individual belonged. And because of this foundation, what they do, they're a great partnership with law enforcement, and it helped us to return this person safely back to the home he was staying at. And I'd like to invite this time Mr. Levin to come up and give a little background of MedicAlert and our partnership with law enforcement.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of you for showing up to be witness to this award. My name is Tom Levin. I live in Los Angeles, but I am on the board of the MedicAlert Foundation, which has board members from all over the United States and also the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. MedicAlert Foundation was founded 55 years ago in Turlock, California, which, if you don't know the valley, that's near Modesto. It was founded by a local family physician who was concerned because his daughter was allergic to penicillin. And while he and his wife were away, she went in to receive care and received a penicillin shot and almost died. And so he wanted to do something about people who were in vulnerable situations so that others would know that they needed help and exactly what kind of help they needed. The consequence of his effort has resulted in MedicAlert organizations in the United States, as well as in many other parts of the world, providing bracelets for individuals who are vulnerable, either because they have developmental disabilities issues like autism, or because they have heart conditions, or because they have epilepsy, a variety of different things that all of you see in the Sheriff's Department every day. People who are in need but are not in a position to speak for themselves. And what the MedicAlert Foundation does is to give emergency responders information about who that person is and what kind of a problem they have so that you can respond intelligently to their need. We're very proud of the long history of this foundation. It is a not-for-profit organization. There are many other organizations which now provide these services either as a part of a larger organization or for-profit. We are very supportive of them all because we believe so much that we have many vulnerable people throughout the country who need to be identified when they're having a problem. Let me say that one of the things I like about this particular award is personal. The first is, and I understand your boss is a big Notre Dame fan, but Mark Christiansen, that pronounced it wrong.
Christiansen, that's just fine.
Has a daughter who's at the University of Alabama, which is where I graduated from college. I'm an enormous Alabama football fan. I did not know that when I came down here today. But I also have a long connection with autism, and interestingly, in California, in the early 1970s, the Vista Hill Foundation funded what was the first preschool for autistic children in the United States. And I was part of a process that was developing classroom materials for educating autistic children in the public schools because of changes in the laws which required our public school systems to accommodate persons with disabilities, including learning disabilities. And in fact, one of the pioneers in this area, who spent most of her career at the University of Wisconsin, is now at the University of California, San Diego. Her name is Dr. Ann Donnelly. She was running these programs, and it struck me that she has an adult autistic child who could easily have been similarly situated to the child that was, to the adult who was taken care of in this particular situation. While the officer here, the sergeant here, perceives this as just doing business, we all know that among us, there are just some people who pay more attention than others. And in this instance, it was an extraordinary service to someone in need. And from time to time, the MedicAlert Foundation likes to go around and recognize people who have gone out of their way to connect with us and allow us to provide the information that will make our members safe. And that's exactly what happened in this instance. So I won't dump the whole load on you today. I'll try to keep it short. But I do want you to know how proud we are of you and how proud we are of our organization, and in this instance, the fact that what is a relatively simple device, a bracelet on a hand, connected to a call center that had all of the information necessary to take care of this particular person. And without further ado, I'd like to present you with a couple of things, if I could. Mark, this is a plaque that says Extraordinary Meritorious Service, presented on behalf of our board of directors and over 4 million members worldwide. The MedicAlert Foundation is pleased to present this Extraordinary Meritorious Service Award to Mark Christiansen in recognition of your commitment to patient safety and emergency medical information and the identification services you provided on this important day. Mark, thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
We also have a medallion for meritorious service that goes with this. And I don't know if you wear this to work or with your robe or what, but it's really spectacular. We don't do this frequently, incidentally. This is unusual to give these awards. And I want to present you with this as well.